And welcome to this week's episode of Nikki Eat World. This week we are in Bulgaria and we are making Chushka Burek, I think is how you say it. It's like a Chushki Burek, and it's like a stuffed pepper that's like breaded and fried. So it'll be very tasty. I'm pretty excited. Gonna get started by making a sauce for the peppers. Okay, so the sauce is pretty easy. It's just some yogurt with some spices in it. So we're just gonna start with adding the spices in. And we got some garlic here. And we're gonna need a teaspoon. Okay. So 2 cloves of garlic. Ooh, this garlic is running low. Okay. 2 cloves of garlic. I'm gonna rinse this. I'm gonna do some dill, some parsley, some salt, and then I'm gonna add in some vinegar, yogurt, and olive oil. So we shall see. Okay, so this is what the sauce looks like. It's like not super runny. I'm very curious what this tastes like. There's a lot of interesting. It's pretty dilly. It's good. All right, I'm gonna get started on the peppers. Okay, so this recipe calls for 8 peppers. I'm just doing 3 because there's only 2 of us. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put them in the pan. I only have room for 2 at a time, and just kind of blister them a little bit. So I'm gonna just roast them in here until their skin gets dark brown. Then I'm gonna kind of peel the skin and clean out the insides. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so while those peppers are kind of getting hot, I'm gonna start over here on my tomatoes. Again, because I basically halved the recipe, I'm only going to use half the tomato. Save the other half for sandwiches or something. And it says grind it up with cheese. I'm not going to grind it. I'm just going to chop it pretty small. So I'm just going to cube the tomato, and then I'm going to mix it with some cheddar and with some feta and some spices. So it's going to be mixed with garlic, thyme, parsley, black pepper. That's what I'm going to do. So I'll keep working on this. All right, so now I'm putting I'm also rotating these things. Okay. I'm putting some feta in here with the tomatoes. My dog is losing his mind. Okay. A lot of feta. And then I'm also going to put, here it goes again. This is yellow cheese. So I just went with cheddar. It's yellow. I'm sure it'll work. Mix that all together. Add some thyme, some parsley, and some black pepper and some garlic. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, I also put 1 egg in. So mixed it all up. So this is the filling that's going inside of your peppers. So then next for the peppers, I have to scoop out the insides and kind of peel off the skin a bit. And then once I'm done with that, I will fill them with the mix. And then I'll show you the next step. Time for some fun facts about Bulgaria. Bulgaria is the oldest country in Europe. It was formed in 681 AD. It's also kept its name since then, so it's been called Bulgaria since 681 AD. It's number 3 in the world for having the most valuable archaeological sites. The only countries that have more are Italy and Greece. Somebody of Bulgarian descent helped create the first computer. His name was John Atanasov, I think. Bulgaria is also the homeland of yogurt. They claim to have the best yogurt in the whole world. And it's where yogurt came from originally, I believe. And last but not least, fire dancing is one of the oldest Bulgarian customs. They do fire dancing in the mountains often. And there you have it. Some fun facts about Bulgaria. Okay, so I cleaned the insides out of the peppers and I peeled them the best I could. It's really very challenging and I don't really know that it's necessary. I think it just helps make them a little less stiff. But anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and evenly distribute this filling throughout my peppers. And then I'm going to get a bowl of eggs, a bowl of breadcrumbs, and then I'll do like the little wash back and forth. So dip in dip in the egg, then dip in the breadcrumbs, then dip in the egg again, and then they'll go into a pan full of oil, and I'll just pan fry them. And yeah, and that's that. Zach will now eat the chushki. The skin on the peppers did not come off, so I don't know if that like ruined everything. I don't know. And it fried really fast. I don't even know if the middle's warm. Is the inside warm? Mm-hmm. Is it good? Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah?
Yum!
Yay! Quick rundown of Bulgaria. The peppers were really tasty, but because they were so big, frying them didn't quite melt all of the filling stuff, so it was warm in the middle, but I don't know if it was cooked all the way through. So I would suggest, after frying them, popping them in the oven for a little bit just to get everything nice and toasty. If you'd like to follow my culinary journey around the world, go ahead and hit subscribe so you don't miss a thing.